ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. As always, I am your host. It's your boy, Rumboyz Robbie, a.k.a. The Admiral. And as always, I am joined by my very loyal crew. We actually also are joined by a special guest today as well. You guys seen him around these parts. I compete against him in a couple leagues, but we're going to get into all the intros. Let's go ahead and start off here with the top row. Representing the Give Me Money Network, Bogart Scott-Free. What is good, bro?
Top of the morning, and as you know, Sunday mornings give me money.
Ain't that the truth, especially when you win in your fantasy leagues because you listen to the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. We're going to get you guys right and taken care of. Ladies and gentlemen, on the clock, representing Clock Management Fantasy Football, give it up for Justin, a.k.a. White Chocolate around these parts.
What up? Happy to be here. And I watched Plug's little intro. I found out that he used to be a pro wrestler. I'm just super excited for the table, ladder, and chair match with him and Bogart.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Big shout out to our new writer, the Fantasy Football
Slobber Knocker.
Oh, my God.
Slobber knocker.
A bona fide barn burner.
Let's go ahead and get into our bottom row of panelists, ladies and gentlemen. He's with us each and every single Sunday morning here on Rumboyz NFL AM. But representing the Fantasy Football Podcast, give it up for Sven, a.k.a. Wolverine.
What up? That's right.
Yeah.
What up? Yeah. Week 2. Let's do the damn thing.
Let's do the damn thing.
Damn straight. And ladies and gentlemen, I have known this man for a long time. We have been in the industry for around about the same time. We kind of came up together. You guys see all this funny clips, dropping all the picks, the predictions on the Insta. He's always dancing, moving, and grooving, representing the 2-on-1 podcast. He's also with the Undroppables. Give it up for 2-on-1, Tommy.
What up? What's up, Robbie? What's up, Rumboyz? Thanks for having me on the show today.
I just saw that video you did with the little DJ with the water bottle and the cat.
Benny? Playing some Benny?
Yeah.
And then you drank a White Claw, though, bro. I was like, oh.
Oh, no, if you're a DJ, you got it. A DJ is playing techno, you're drinking a White Claw.
Hey, White Claws aren't bad. Hey, listen, White Claw.
I like Truly's better, actually. I like Truly's.
Truly's give me money.
Any of those, but I do got it. In Tommy's defense, there are no laws with the claws.
Never.
Never. Ready to go.
Being pitted up in there in that little wave. That was me.
Oh my goodness. Let's dive right into today's slate of games. We're going to give people in the chat some time, get their fantasy football questions flowing. Gentlemen, the first game that we're going to break down at the 11 a.m. game. Well, actually, I guess we should actually go through who's going to be out first. Let me go through my list. I was about to dive into games first. I did this last week. Start with who's out. You got all the injuries.
Kenny Galladay out. Yep. Chris Godwin out.
George Kittle out.
Jack Doyle.
Is that official? Yep. Is that official on the Kittle? Because I know it was still.
Yeah, Kittle's official. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I got all the fucking players.
Hey, you know, Robbie, patch in George Kittle.
Patch in George Kittle.
Him in.
He's not answering his phone this morning. AJ Brown out.
Yep. AJ Brown out.
Darrington Evans out. Which I mean, you probably weren't going to start him, but
100% of the snap share, Derrick Henry.
Justin Jackson battling a quad injury, but he's not expected to play. Let's see here. Michael Pittman unlikely to play.
Zach Pascal.
How about Handler? Are we going to see the debut of Handler for the Broncos?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. KJ Handler will be out there.
As will Ayuk for the 49ers making his premiere.
Okay.
Jamison Crowder out as well.
It's pronounced Crowder.
And Phillip Lindsay. And I think that takes care of all of the skill positions.
Say it, Frenchie.
Is that the red or the white?
Yes, I love it's a Simpsons reference, Robbie. Robbie's
I
always
know.
like,
I was like, what?
Yeah,
I was like in the middle, like reading players. That's it for all the offensive players. Alshon Jeffrey. I mean, if you want to count him, but you weren't starting.
I was just gonna say that.
You weren't going to start him anyways.
Some O-line news, though. I mean, Mike Pouncey's out for the season for the Steelers. That's pretty big.
They're right and left tackle.
Yeah, and Tyron Smith for the Cowboys is a game-time decision today. And if he's out, that could actually be pretty huge, I think.
I'm not really too scared of Atlanta's pass rush. I mean, they're going to try, but
they're the Cowboys. They're going to find some way to screw it up, though. Like that.
Exactly. That game
going to happen. So.
That game, I can easily see that being a 3-point game because I see something.
I mean, Vegas says it, and I'm hoping it is, man. What
do they have the over/under at?
27-24. 27-24 is what I'll predict that as.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ethan and Mike says, "Hey guys, always love your show. Taylor or Dobbins?"
Taylor.
I don't
Taylor
know.
gang.
I'm going Taylor.
Yeah. The Vikings they gave up 4 yards of carry to them Green Bay Packers.
Yeah. I mean, they got that O-line there. I think him and Hines both going to eat today.
Oh yeah.
I just worry. I worry about after what we saw of Hines last week, and with Taylor still being a rookie, that he may not get. How do I say? There's not going to be every single game where he's going to probably be like as productive. I don't want to I see J.K. Dobbins clearly edging Mark Ingram out, and the Ravens being like mid-season trade, moving Mark Ingram to like a different team and just giving it all the work to Dobbins. Like I see that happening.
Yeah,
with Taylor, I'm like
for today. Like it's the best. It's the best line in the game.
So Hines though fills a different role.
Dobbins
Like Hines isn't a running back in front of Jonathan Taylor. Hines is
he's just their receiver. Exactly.
Yeah.
But he went the fuck off. Last week.
But the dude who is in front of him stealing getting the carries that he wanted was Marlon Mack, and that dude's out of the way. So
I mean, let's just hope that fucking Jordan. What's his name?
Wilkinson.
Jordan Wilkins doesn't just pop up out of nowhere.
Wilkinson or Wilkins?
Wilkins.
Jordan Wilkins.
Yeah.
I just don't believe that there is enough. There is enough of a solidified role in Indy yet for us for me to go out and say, go with Jonathan Taylor.
I'm gonna go with Draft Capital says that he's that they're trying to get him involved. Last week, Jonathan Taylor, he went over 100 all-purpose, caught 6 for 6. Obviously, Heinz Ketchup got 8 for 8. And this is Phillip Rivers bringing over what he does from the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm writing that down.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And because it's not just a clever play.
Thank you for that, the Chargers.
You know what I mean?
Like on that.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they, man. I mean, Phillip Rivers with his shock put style of throwing, like probably could have been an Olympic gold medalist. But instead, he's throwing shorter A-dot passes, and it goes all to the running backs.
All this shit, look. In the word,
that O-line though,
Tommy can vouch on this one. Okay, there was a tweet that has aged very well between Paulie Sleepers and myself about over 2 years ago. Okay, we told you guys.
A friend of mine.
Kel's talks. We're gonna get into your question here in a second, but we told you guys Phillip Rivers was on the decline. We told you guys, once he gets to those double-digit weeks, that arm goes out. It's noodle arm. So if y'all didn't want to listen, that's on you. If you're still, believing in Rivers at this point, that's on your dumb ass. You should have subscribed to this channel.
A-dot.
You should
shorter A-dot.
That's my league.
Bears Campbell too.
My league awards extra points for hissy fits, so Phillip Rivers leads every year.
Too bad Jay Cutler's not.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Eli retired.
Let's get into
this question here.
How Phillip Rivers says curse words. He doesn't even say them. He says Farfignugan and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. His trash talk when he's mic'd up is the best.
Yeah.
Trade Singletary, Diggs, Stafford for Dak?
That's a lot.
No.
That's a haul.
Yeah.
No.
Is this especially if this is a one quarterback league? Then definitely not.
Kellis Talks puts their team down below in the chat. If you check it out, there you go.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Moore.
Woods, A-Rob, Diggs, Cook, Henry, Miles Sanders, Hunt, Singletary, Andrews, and Hurst. You don't.
Bro. You just let them struggle at all those positions they're trying to get from you. Like, there's not a big enough difference, like point wise, from Stafford to Dak to justify that.
I was gonna say, Stafford. I mean, and their run game kind of comes through the air with Swift, and like, I mean, granted, you might have AP snake a few like goal line touchdowns here and there, but. They should be playing from behind a lot. And, after the small sample size of week 1, 40% of the target market share, the running back shares went to Swift, and it was all in, catch-up mode. So it was real Naeem Hines-like.
On top of that, when someone sends you a trade like that, when you have a team built the way that you have, that person is clearly just trying to hustle you. Like, they are just clearly there to screw you over. No, don't make that trade. You want to know what you do? You counter with a trade that'll completely screw their team over 10 times worse. But you have a really solid team. You have a playoff caliber team. In all honesty, the most strategic thing for you to do, think 5 moves ahead. Don't move anybody right now. You can chill.
They're trying to take from you. And if it's in a 1 quarterback league, you don't need to do that trade.
Yeah.
If it was 2 quarterback and you're stacking Dak with someone like Russell Wilson, maybe – and you're hurting other spots, but there's no reason to make a trade where you're giving up all those pieces.
Yeah,
exactly.
And this early,
yeah,
like
this early, yeah.
Let people build stock. If anything, you never know. Diggs could be. I mean, because like Singletary, I would try to move him, just him alone. I'm not a Singletary guy.
Akers or
I'm
Kelly,
okay with Singletary just at the right value.
It's true.
Akers or Kelly, I do have Eckler in at running back. Jimmo's looking for a flex spot, so he says.
Flex spot.
Ooh. Man. You know what?
Maybe Kelly.
I was going to say Kelly because, I mean, what is the cliche thing teams do when they play someone like a Mahomes? They say, we got to keep him off the field. And you do that by running the ball. If David Johnson, who's seemingly a corpse for the last couple of years, could like put some work on the ground. You know what I mean? I mean, they're probably going to emphasize a lot of Austin Powers, Eckler, and Kelly. He doesn't have a nickname yet. He has to earn it.
Jimmo, I do want to add that I greatly see your dilemma here with both of these rookies. Bogart is correct in terms of what the Chargers are probably going to do game script wise. They're going to try and keep Mahomes off the field, but
tries to keep
I am not a. I don't think that Philly has the weapons to stay on field long enough. Offensively, they're just super heavily relying on the 2 tight ends. All their receivers don't really have hands aside from Jalen Reagor. Like, I feel like D-Jax is done. Like, he's fucking at the end of his career. Like, I think that Cam Akers is probably gonna just break out against Philly. Like, I do not like Philly this year. I think they're greatly digressing.
Philly's still a decent run defense, but like
Cortland Sutton is playing.
Oh shit!
Oh, nice.
God, that was the greatest fucking news ever.
You're way too excited about that.
He's the Cortland Sutton truther, though.
I am a Cortland Sutton truther.
Yeah, I love it. I had him ranked really high last year, which worked out great. But this year, I'm not. I'm like middle of the pack.
It's Mike Kliss, whoever that is. Guy's verified. He covers the Broncos.
All of this rum coffee that just like fucking just hit right there. Like, that's exactly what that was. But
it's
yeah,
a Pirates coffee right there.
It's a Pirates coffee. So yeah, I'm. But in your dilemma, either one can go off. But I think that Akers has the easier situation, the easier defense that he's going to run up against.
I think Jimmo's trolling me because he told me to check my trades. I've never used Sleeper on the computer. I always use it on my phone. And I've been sitting here, I'm like, I don't know how to check the trades apparently because I can't find any freaking trades. I log in on my phone and I don't have a trade offer.
He might have canceled it. Right,
Tannehill over Watson today.
No. I mean, actually, damn, that's a hard one, man.
I don't know. It's Deshaun. I feel like you can't sit Deshaun.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'm not sitting Deshaun.
He was. It was so scary to watch him last week, or like the first week, or whatever. And then he gained it like at the end.
Hey, man,
and then Tannehill too was like he's not going to continue throwing at that pace. Like
44 times.
That's not their game plan.
And Derrick Henry. I mean, come on. We all know what kind of Derrick Henry games.
They want Derrick Henry to run it for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna
the Jags, man. He tears them up.
Yeah, they want Derrick Henry to
O-line.
run 43 times. They don't want Tannehill to throw 43 times.
That O-line's
I'm
going
a-
to smash too. That O-line's going to kill it this week. We have
Yeah.
ranked O-lines this week, top 4. They're definitely Titans offensive line is top 4 this week going against that Jets defensive line. They're going to tear them apart. It's going to be it's going to be running the ball all day. It's a Derrick Henry day. It's not a Tannehill day, especially without AJ
Brown.
Without AJ Brown.
Yeah.
So
are you trying to tell me it's not a Corey Davis day?
Oh,
I think it's a Jonnu Smith day.
I like Jonnu. Yeah. I told someone today on Twitter, I was like, do you want to rely on Corey Davis yet?
No, I don't.
No one wants to rely on Corey Davis.
Fool me once.
Corey Davis
fool me 50 times.
It's not in the mail.
Really quick though, I do want to say this for you, Miles. Of course, it's Watson. You're going to start Watson. Plus, that's your guy. Like that's your quarterback. I figure like there's some emotional attachment there. So yeah, roll with him today. Now with that is very true. Now with Tannehill, I want to point this out because I was the only person. I have a feeling that this is going to be another season where I'm the guy that's like, I don't know, like you should probably roll Tannehill this week, and then he goes off, and people are like, no, don't start him, and then he keeps going off, and then we're sitting here later in the year, and we're like, here he is again, a top fantasy QB. When he took over last year, he ended as QB as a fantasy QB too, only behind one LaMarvelous. I mean, we keep.
I like that LaMarvelous. I like that. I'm gonna write that one down.
we keep forgetting that, and I think that we need to also put that into perspective as well. But for your situation,
I love Tannehill.
Go Watson.
Yeah. I like Tannehill a lot, but in this situation, I'm not putting him in.
Hey, with the amount of 8-man boxes they're gonna have, Tannehill is gonna have a lot of single coverage on the outside. Like that play action is gonna be nasty. Hey, come on, let's go with Jonnu Smith because I got Jonnu Smith everywhere. I'm like, we're doing this.
I had to start Jonnu. I had to start Jonnu in place of Kittle, so I dig it, Bogart.
That's what I'm saying. Tannehill probably going to complete all 10 of his passes.
Hollywood Brown, or F1 McLaurin.
I'll go Hollywood. I mean, even though McLaurin, as I like to call him, the Scottish lad, Terry McLaurin, he did pretty well against Darius Slay. You know what I mean? But Patrick Peterson in his older age, he's still phenomenal. So, but I do like the game script. You got to think it's a negative game script for the Redskins. I mean, assumingly, right? I know Robbie's gonna be like, "Fuck no."
I
just want to say real quick though, in case you guys weren't there for Rad. We are going to be making some football cards with all of Bogart's nicknames for these players.
Wow.
Terry McLaurin in a kilt.
Bro, no.
You should get
McLaurin.
No, do not play with that. That is one man that does get pissed off about his nickname.
But he doesn't even like Scary Terry.
He hates the Scary Terry.
No, this is me, Scary Terry.
Come at me, bro.
Scary Terry.
Like
fire up those bagpipes.
I was so nervous when I was interviewing. I was like F1 McLaurin, and he was like, "Yeah, I like that." And I was like, "Yes." No, bro. You're in a really good position to be in, a really good spot to be in. But I am gonna go. Fuck, this is up. I don't want to say McLaurin because then everyone's gonna be like, "You're biased. You're fucking super biased." But then at the same time, I want to be like, "Yo, you gotta roll McLaurin. Patrick Peterson is old as fuck. Like McLaurin is going to leave Patrick Peterson in his damn cleats. Like he's going to leave Patrick Peterson's cleats at that first round.
They were able to game plan for a Tyreek Hill, the Houstons, right? But then as soon as the run game was getting nasty on them, they dropped the moment they dropped the safety in the box, boom, Tyreek Hill scored a touchdown. That's kind of that. I would assume that's the same kind of approach with Hollywood because he is that burner and they do have a rushing quarterback too with LaMarvelous. So you know what I mean? I mean he's gonna get single coverage here and there and they're gonna find him. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm going Terry McLaurin.
It's going to be a rushing game for Baltimore. Texas gave up 166 on the ground. I think that the Ravens are going to – J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram can both go for over 100. Like I could see a very similar Cleveland game, like Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Marquise Brown could – but he is that boom or bust. You are
like McLaurin.
I feel like McLaurin has a lower or a higher floor.
Yeah, with his target
Maybe.
share. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
But Patrick Peterson, I could see both of them going for 7 points this week. But then on the flip side, they both have that potential to score more.
I'm going with Brown this week. That's my pick.
Yeah,
I like Hollywood.
I'm gonna go with my initial gut reaction.
I'm going with Hollywood. I think it's a better pick, safer pick. I like McLaurin, but I need them to start producing some fantasy points.
I mean, if I have a weaker flex, I'm trying to start both of them because McLaurin's that type, like he's still a number one. They're gonna try to get the ball to him. I mean, Logan Thomas too, maybe, on the other side, the tight end. Is Arizona still one of those teams that's going to give up a bunch of booty to the tight end? I mean, because
they're terrible at covering the tight end. Logan Thomas have a monster game tonight.
Yeah, so I'm like, maybe that's the game plan. I mean, I don't know, man. That one's really tough. I do think McLaurin, you could pencil him in for more targets than Hollywood, but I just Hollywood's matchup is better, and then I would trust Lamar as a passer. But over Haskins.
And Hollywood isn't he's not the type of McLaurin's gonna get you a lot of catches generally, but McLaurin or Hollywood can take one of those 5-yard catches for 80 yards and a touchdown.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll have to see. That's
a
what
little office
we're all here
bet.
for.
We're gonna put a little office side bet on that one.
Josh Allen over Watson. He plays Miami. I think you're just trying to find ways to not start. You don't want that emotional.
I would totally go Josh Allen. I would go Josh Allen.
I love the Stallion.
Yeah,
the white
it's
Cam
Miami
Newton himself.
It's Miami,
He destroys them.
Yeah, he just gets the galloping.
Apparently, this is our Mitchell Trubisky of the week.
Dial him up.
Hey, dial it up.
But you're not going to sit Josh Allen. I mean, he's a top 10 guy.
I mean, having both of them is crazy because
who are the two?
Got them both within the first.
Allen Watson.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
I'm
starting
Miami's defense. I don't know. Could be getting a little bit better. They got some pretty solid cornerbacks.
It's going to be a lot of underneath game.
Josh Allen loves to run, so
after week one,
he's going to have 40 to 60 rushing yards every game.
Hey, I like that floor though.
I know it's nice.
60 rushing yards every game.
In some passing, a lot of passing touchdowns are 4 points in single QB league. I don't know why. Get off of that, everyone. But it'd be like that. So those rushing quarterbacks are way more valuable. You could argue Watson is going to run that thing too.
Yeah, I like Watson more. I'm still not completely sold on Josh Allen as a quarterback. He's a great running back though.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know what I mean? It's funny because I don't know if he knows what he is.
I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I also say this that when I'm watching a player on film that enjoys
going in and out
raw talent
players.
T-Pain is here. Everybody making a guest appearance.
Monkey knife fight. Talk to him about monkey knife fight.
Bogart just stepped out.
Who, me?
Yeah, you were kind of choppy, just a little bit.
Bogart.
Me, Mike is spinning out.
You're still a little.
What the?
Hey, Bogart, run that monkey knife fight promo.
Okay, yeah. So check this out. It's a big.
I'm downloading a file.
Oh yeah. He's auto-tuned right now. It's
Bro,
we also want to announce his hit single. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's throwback. Is LimeWire still around?
I'm about to find out. I need some music.
I'm trying to get Jimmo's segment freaking uploaded.
Well, anyways,
and if the government's not watching this, I'm not downloading LimeWire.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? LimeWire, don't give me money. You know what I mean? but you know what? Speaking of give me money.
LimeWire.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. Hey, speaking of give me money, go ahead, Bogart.
Yeah. If you want, if you're looking for some of that cold hard cash that, you know what I'm saying, and you could find it, you could lose a tooth, get it for the tooth fairy, shit like that. But I would suggest you go head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Use promo code Rumboyz. We'll match your first deposit all the way up to $50. You know what I'm saying? You got props up the wazoo. You know what I mean? We're talking less or more, under overs, different kinds of parlays. Man, the fun never ends because you know you're having fun when you're winning money. And even if you only got a little bit of money, like $10, we're gonna match that thing. So now you got dub. We're gonna give you 40. But if you match that if you drop 50, we'll match that, and you got a hundo. I'm telling y'all, Rumboys and girls, head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Use promo code Rumboys, and let's be yelling, "Give me money!" all at the same time. You know what I mean?
Give me money.
Give me money.
Hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, promo. Again, that is promo code. That is promo code Rumboys over on Monkey Knife Fight. Speaking of monkeyknifefight.com, go ahead and check out some props over there for daily fantasy. That once again, guys, we're matching you on deposits all the way up to $50. If you deposit 50, we're matching you on that 50. Whatever you deposit, we'll match it all the way up to 50. But I'm emphasizing that 50 because lately our hit rate has been through the roof. You could have won, what was it? Week 1, Thursday night. Yep. You would have been looking at $500 if you listen to Bogard. Thursday night, I would have hooked you up with you would have won $300 had you listened to me on more or less. Our hit rate is impeccable.
Yeah, last night on the UFC fights, even I nailed every one of the fights except the one that ended in a draw.
Yeah, that was a stupid decision. Yeah.
Majority draw. I don't think I've ever
Vegas is back at it.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I was so upset. Like, I was like, how could I have predicted that? No one, like, who calls a tie?
You said, how could I predict?
It's hitting double zeros on roulette.
Yeah.
Always got to have those covered. I always cover those.
Hey, you ain't lying.
I'm always splitting them. Always.
I'm like, either this person's going to win or it's a tie.
But
I'm the drunk guy who always just goes, put it on red.
That's me.
Yeah.
Let's get into some more or less, though. Russell Wilson, more or less 268.5 passes.
More.
Okay.
What's Cam's?
More.
220.5.
Yeah, I'm more on
less. I'll go more on Russ and I'll go less on Cam.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing.
I think Cam has. You know what? You're right. I don't really respect the secondary for Seattle.
Yeah, I'm hitting more on both teams.
They do have Jamal Adams, but Cam, I mean, they're designing plays like for him. Like I think it could be a James White, hopefully, just because I'm being selfish and starting him in a bunch of leagues.
I'm being selfish. Actually, no, it just moved. I just checked now. It actually moved. It's not at the 268 that it was. It's now at 241.5 for Russell Wilson.
I definitely like the over.
More.
Yeah, definitely.
Cam Newton's does increase to 235.5.
I think he got 220 in him.
I'm still gonna go less. Yeah, I'm still gonna go less on Cam. I'm gonna go more on Russ and less on Cam.
I do want to say more too, but man, like Nikhil. Remember, I was on Nikhil Harry on Friday night, fellas. But like now, I'm kind of off that because he's either gonna be Quentin Dunbar. He's still not a bad corner. He just got in a robbery situation. That was it. You know what I mean? And that's who he's gonna draw. You know what I mean?
He just got in a robbery
situation.
Got
caught hitting.
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you accidentally rob someone.
No, remember in the off season,
if you hit on this,
Baker.
If you hit on this prop tonight, you're looking at 300 smackaroos, like easy. If you do the whole 50-50 thing, like
every wide receiver
easy.
For
I'm trying to get verified on Monkey Knife Fight. I'm waiting on them.
Is questionable. Julian Edelman, Nikhil Harry, Matthew Slater, they're all questionable.
I think we missed one too. We missed one from Troy also.
We missed a question. Yep, I'm about to get into it.
Slater. That's fine.
I'm taking the under or the less on Cam.
Okay. He says, how do y'all order these receivers in 0.5 PPR this week? Jerry Jeudy, Purdy Campbell, and C.D. Lamb.
I would go Campbell. Actually, I would go Lamb, Campbell, and then Jared Jeudy. Because Jared Judy's still playing the Steelers, even though I like that Cortland Sutton's there.
Yeah, and Sutton's there too.
Yeah,
so.
But they just have a good defense.
Yeah, that defense is amazing.
Drew Lock's going to have a tough time throwing the ball.
He's gonna have a tough life.
He's gonna have a tough life.
He's gonna want the thing to end.
Yeah, the next 24 hours.
Because I think CeeDee Lamb could have a kind of a coming out party today, especially with that line being bad. The hot read could be him.
And Atlanta doesn't have a good secondary.
Yeah, and Atlanta doesn't have a defense. Like you can.
No.
They just got shredded last week.
You're gonna have Gallup and Cooper might be playing the decoy role because he's banged up right now. I mean, when is he not banged up?
I might just play all three of those receivers.
Okay, dial it up. Unprecedented. You know what I mean?
All three of the
Colts are playing the Vikings.
I
mean, who just got torched last week by Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Philip Rivers is not Aaron Rodgers, but I mean, if he's throwing the ball, he could do okay. He may screw up at the end, but like I can see Paris Campbell having a big game today.
I see Paris Campbell going off. I still worry about the fact that Dallas does have the potential, keyword potential, that where they can have like possible 3 top, 1,000-yard receiving receivers. Wow, that was receiving a lot back to back in one sentence. But I'm gonna go Campbell, Lamb, and then Judy, and that's how I'm ranking him.
That's me too.
I'm gonna backpack y'all, fellas. You guys convinced me because I love the Frenchman. Paris Campbell, sacre bleu.
KJ Hamler is playing today.
Nice.
I don't know if that news actually makes a difference now for the Jerry Judy.
Who's the nickel over there in Pittsburgh? Is it Barney Burns still, or was he an outside guy? I forget. I just know they're good.
Hey, one word about Steelers defense. Their rushing defense is phenomenal.
Yeah.
They shut down Barkley. They're amazing, but they still got beat over the top by Darius Slayton twice.
You're right. And he was out the slot too.
Yes.
He was out of
the
the
slot. I'm not worried about the pass defense of the Steelers, but I am worried about the rush defense. So for me, Melvin Gordon's a complete sit this week because of that. But I would fire up Jerry Judy with Cortland Sutton there. It's going to take more it's going to take more attention off of him, right? And so you're going to get more from Jerry G a little bit this week than you did last week.
Yeah, I think though that they will, like, they were playing a soft defense, he was getting soft targets last game, and so it I think that their offense as a whole, he's going to receive a little bit less, especially when they have another receiver there.
He dropped 2 big passes last week.
Yeah, exactly. That too. But I still like him. I know. I was so upset watching those. I lost one of those. I lost a matchup because he dropped
that second one.
Either of those.
He could have scored. That second one, if he would have caught that and made that cut up the field, I don't think anybody was like.
Yeah, I needed him just to if the catch. I needed him to get a catch for 1 yard, and I would have won.
Really quick, guys. Hanak asks, he says, "What's up, y'all? Great show as always.
What up, Hanak?
So I got a league where I'm battling injury at the wide receiver position, so I had to dig deep. Who would you play this week? Laviska Shenault Jr. or Quintez? PPR.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
I shouldn't answer this one because everyone knows my affinity for Gardner Minshew, the Ginsu. I'm going Laviscus.
I'm going to be super. I'm going to go with my bias here, and it's going to be Laviska Shenault. Like, I'm sorry.
Quintez, I mean, 10 targets, but damn. And like, I know none of us are afraid of that Green Bay secondary. The game script should favor the passing game.
Right.
Because, you know what I mean? Like, you could exploit Detroit, up and down that defense. So this should be a negative game script. I mean, I expect a lot of Swift and whoever else, like I guess Quintez, but I'm going with Laviska just because it's more concentrated as far as the target market share. It's really just like them two and like, I guess Westbrook. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Jessica's got more opportunities to touch the ball too, as a running back or a wide receiver.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm not
gadget.
I like Quintez for dynasty, but I'm not ready to fire him up yet. Visca, on the other hand, he's going to get touches.
Yep, I'm with that.
It's the safer floor for sure. Like that's who I'm going with. Like until it's an established trend.
First of all, Quintez, he doesn't even need a nickname because that's just one hell of a name. Quintez.
What do you guys expect from?
It sounds like a mythological creature,
or like a Star Wars guy, even Darth Quintez. You know what I mean?
Cephas is.
I like Darth Cephas.
Cephas is my cousin's last name, so I mean, and he plays like DB, so I mean, like I'm just so used to it. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound like anything to me. That's just like a fucking normal name to me. What do you guys expect from Ayuk? Playable or no?
Who do you have is my question.
Yeah.
Who do you have? If that's
playable.
Your dilemma.
He has Ayuk, Connor, Montgomery, and Anthony Miller. Full PPR pick 2.
Obviously,
I'm going Miller or Montgomery because I like trying to bully that New York Giants defense.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking
which is not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw Montgomery out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what I mean. And Montgomery is good. You could pencil him in for like maybe
pick
3
2?
targets.
Yeah.
Oh, pick 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, 2 Bears. You're going 2 Bears.
I might go 2 Bears.
I might do it. I might
too because we haven't seen anything yet. We haven't seen anything.
You're right. We don't know his role yet. Without Kittle
and coming off a hamstring, you know what I mean? Like,
but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's too questionable. And then the other option is Connor, who is not playing. So
no, Connor he's playing.
He's playing.
Is he? My bad. I
still who knows? He could get hurt after like the second.
He's playing maybe 10 minutes.
He's turning into the league's AJ Green right now. Like that's I'm convinced.
Except he was never elite.
And they're down.
One season he was pretty good.
One season.
They're down 2 tackles too. You know, the Pittsburgh Steelers tackles on both sides are out. So, you know what I mean? It might be a lot more dump offs.
I hate it because like I talk so much crap about Connor, but like he's like an awesome like human being. And then like I just hate him for fantasy purposes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't think Joe Mixon by any means is a cool person in real life, but
yeah, exactly.
I like he's Sir Joe Mix a lot. You know what I mean? He likes touchdowns and he cannot lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's some real pieces of shit in the league that I do still like for fantasy. So
try to separate
it
happens.
Those two.
Yeah, it does happen.
On the field.
Yeah. But see, Jimmy G's one of those guys. He doesn't have to be good, and he's just one hell of a guy. He's slaying them out there. Porn star.
Devontae Parker is active.
Devontae Parker is active.
All right, that's great for my Preston Williams share. I got 1 share of him.
Are y'all staying away from
White?
Are y'all staying away from Austin Eckler this week?
No.
Who are you starting over him?
Yeah, I'm fine with starting him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. They have to. They have to use him. Anthony Lynn. Like, what are you doing, man?
And it's week 1. We have 1 week to look at. Like people.
It's a preseason.
Panic. People are completely panicking over 1 week.
He just had 90 yards on the ground. I think it's just because people there.
Right. Let me answer with this with my.
If he made it in the end zone, like.
We're not having this conversation.
Let me answer this with my football knowledge, with my football logic. The Chargers paid this man this offseason. There is nothing worse for a business owner than have to admit that you made a bad financial decision, which means they are going to give him the ball and give him the opportunities a lot more. The Chargers do not want to sit back and be like, oh shit, we just paid you all this money. Now here's Joshua Kelly popping off. I mean, it works out good, especially if it results in winning. But
not only did they pay him, they let Melvin Gordon walk.
Exactly, and so you have to have
a perfect example.
Involved.
You have
perfect example. A perfect example of what you're saying, Rob, is the fact that we're seeing Mitchell Trubisky start because that GM is just like he lives and dies on Mitchell Trubisky's success, and you know what I mean? It's like we're going with our man.
Yeah,
really.
After a heated quarterback competition, when we decided Mitchell Trubisky, I know that's BS. There's no way Mitchell Trubisky won any sort of quarterback competition.
No, look, he didn't even win the damn tire throw off when they were at the rookie premiere at the draft. I don't know if you guys saw
the tire. He tried to throw the tire, dude.
Hell no, but Josh Allen smoked all of them though. Like Josh Allen was just like boom.
He's
like just killing it.
Yeah, I would expect him to.
KJW Watkinson. Sorry, holy shit. Singletary or Ayuk.
I'm going Singletary.
I'm going Singletary.
Go with the guaranteed touches.
And
it's a good matchup. It's a soft matchup on the ground.
And he's got the better chance of finding the end zone too of the two, I think.
Hey, you know what? Ayuk, he is Ryu, man. You know never mind. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
Like
you have to.
Nice.
Excuse me. You when it comes to that, and you'll probably notice a trend often with myself. Until I know a person is 100% proven in this league, and I feel like they fully adjusted to the speed of the game, I'm usually going to go with someone that I feel is more experienced at this level. So I think that's why I am leaning towards Singletary. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm just biased against Ayuk. I love his film. I love what the kid did in college. I just want to see what he does at this level. And he was pretty much, for the most part, a wide receiver 2 in college, especially behind N'Keal Harry. He didn't have his breakout year until after N'Keal was drafted. I want to see what role the 49ers are going to have designated for him. Is he going to be a 2 kind of still in this scheme, especially with Debo back? There's a lot of questions that I want to answer first.
Debo's not back, though.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm saying,
weeks,
yeah. Cam Akers or Preston Williams?
Preston Williams with Devontae Parker back is going to draw Tre'Davious White.
Yep.
Title of P-Dub.
Yeah.
I want my answer to be Cam Akers, but it's not.
I want mine to be Cam Akers too.
Malcolm Brown is like getting. I mean,
yeah.
Lose.
I'm gonna put a disclaimer that like Cam Akers could just come take this job this week, like that could happen. But I'm not ready to bank on that, so I'm gonna start with that.
Malcolm Brown's been in the league since 2016, so he knows that system. So with no preseason, he kind of walked into that role.
But the coach did say he wants to mimic the 49ers and go with the hot hand at running back, so it could literally be a different running back every week in this backfield.
And dude, that's a good point. Because Cam actually started that game, didn't look good. Malcolm Brown did. They went with Brown. And, like, Cam still had, 14 touches? So it's like – but it's still a bad run D. I mean,
he's a rookie. He had no preseason. He didn't have, like, the rookie training kit. You know what I mean? Like, it was just a different year for the rookies and unfortunate for them.
And I liked the 7 targets that Preston Williams got in a bad matchup last week against the Patriots. So, you know what I mean? Which is a – and hey – revenge narrative? Ryan Fitzpatrick? Oh
gosh, Fitzmagic. We'll see.
Revenge narrative.
Tino, greatly appreciate it. I think it's hilarious. You know, we're the Rumboyz. We're waking up with you guys, having some breakfast beers, and giving you guys this fancy advice.
Cheers, Tino. That's my boy.
You know, most of the time you can go and watch the guys in the stuffy jackets, but you know, we out here V-necks, fucking around, chilling, Blazers. We having a good time. Let's see here. Sportsbet 904 says full PPR, John Smoke Brown, or P-Dub, Preston Williams, playing each other, by the way. Yeah, we
tracking.
Yeah, we were tracking there.
I kind of want to go.
I'm going Smoke.
I kind of want to go P-Dub because if the game script is them playing from behind, you know what I mean? And even just that system alone, that the Chan Gailey system, they always pass heavier versus the run ratio. They couple that with a negative game script. I kind of like Preston Williams here. Plus Devontae Parker there to take away Tre'Davious White.
Did anyone check the weather in Miami?
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be like thunder and shit.
What?
That's a good point. Yeah, if there's
it says partly cloudy right now.
Earlier in the week,
check the winds. Check the wind.
If it's better now, then no problem for those wide receivers. But going into the game, into this week, I was a little worried about that.
Hey, I tell you what it looks like from my Snapchat. It looks like some shit. Like, it looks bad, bro. Like I was looking at people's Snap last night, or not like bad, because like I used to live in hurricanes. So like not bad as like what I'm used to. But yeah, people are dealing with some flooding. As a matter of fact, fantasy plug.
Yeah.
Flooding down there.
Yeah, he showed us his basement was through.
Could this be like a muck bowl type of situation where like there's going to be just a lot of running?
Possibly.
I mean, listen, I'm not afraid. Like whenever it's muddy or something like that, I kind of like, or even rainy, I like receivers because like it's the defenders that have to react. This receiver knows the route they're supposed to run, right? But it's the wind. If there's like anytime there's like 25-mile-an-hour winds, you're not fucking with any of the receivers because then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially
It's going to throw off the ball. It's not good.
But, Ryan Fitzpatrick, in a revenge narrative, he might have a big old bag of magic dust. Don't listen to me.
Wait, are you saying he's going to do coke before the?
He's in Miami.
One.
He's going to throw a touchdown pass to himself.
It's 89 degrees right now. Scattered thunderstorms throughout the area. High will be 92 out there with an 80% chance of precipitation in the nighttime.
That's like ideal weather for rain.
For real, huh? They're conjuring. The magic man is back to his sorcery. He's conjuring up something.
And this is why I don't fucking live in Florida. I don't live in the South period anymore. Because you step out one day or like part of the day and it's like, yeah, this is great. The next thing you know, fucking flooded. Then again, Colorado's not that much better because our state catches on fire and then it snows. Preston Williams.
I saw the sun for the first time in a week yesterday because we've got so much smoke here. Yeah,
Seattle's where vampires live.
Yeah, Preston Williams, Ayuk, or Alan Lazard, full PPR. So no Ayuk. I'm not ruling out Ayuk
between
yet.
Lazard and Williams for me.
Lazard and Williams.
I'm so mad at myself if Ayuk goes off though, because it's such a good matchup. You know what I mean? But
that's one of those things. I will accept.
Tevin Coleman's back, right? So they may try to run the ball even more now. I think.
And I don't think the Jets are going to stop them.
Goddamn.
After 1 week, that Greg Williams led defense, they kind of picked up where they left off. Like they only let it up like three and some change yards per carry. I mean, look at Singletary and Moss. They didn't really do much on the ground. It was really all Josh Allen, the Stallion.
Yeah. How many times?
Hey, please don't mention his name because it's coming every time.
Aaron Rodgers threw the ball 44 times last week, and only 4 of those targets were to Alan Lazard. I guess he was just fortunate that it was in the end zone.
True.
I mean, that's a small amount. I would go Preston Williams. It's crazy we're choosing the Dolphins just because of the game script and Devontae Parker is going to take.
How many of those? Do you have it up right now? How many of those targets went to MVS?
MVS, he dropped one too where he could have had 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Bro,
yeah.
The Packers are sketchiest. Yeah, I'm going Preston Williams.
6.
The Packers are just too sketchy at wide receiver 2 and 3. Yeah, the Packers are just too sketchy for me at wide receiver 2 and 3. I just don't think that it's safe for me to advise that to you guys.
I miss the days when they used to always have a solid number 2 wide receiver there. Yeah. It used to be like just a narrative. Just he always has a great number 2 wide receiver.
Yeah. Yeah,
he still did it, but he still finds a way.
Yeah.
Hard to start. Top of the morning, fellas. Bogart, I'm on your ass today. Pause.
Hey, listen, hey, me and you, we are on the schedule. We got a bona fide barn burner, a certified slobber knocker.
Dobbins.
Yep.
Akers
or Dobbins?
Yeah,
Dobbins.
And I think it's I don't think it's close either.
I'm playing them. Go Akers. I'm literally playing against him. Hey, shout out to my mans though, man. Everybody subscribe to Heart to Start Fantasy Football Podcast.
I think we chose.
But make sure you subscribe to us first.
Yes, for sure. But I'm just saying.
Preston Williams, right? I think Preston Williams we're going with this one.
Yeah.
Well, I said John Brown.
You said John Brown. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going with Williams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with P-Dub.
I'm going with John Brown. But it's
spin the wheel. Double zeros. It's gonna hit.
What up, Brandon?
Double Ayuks.
Double Ayuks.
VA slow-mo, yo, what it do? KJW, I dropped John Brown for Mike Williams. I don't know if that was a good move. I don't know either.
You know what though, Tyrod Taylor, he's kind of doing.
Tell.
He's doing what he's done in his previous starts with other teams where he looks for the tight end or he looks down the field, and that's Mike Williams. We've seen it week 1, but it's kind of hard to diagnose that because it was the Bungles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think out of the 2, I would rather have John Brown.
Yeah,
on my team.
But
Brown.
Tyrod Taylor's got to show us something today because there should be a negative game script for him to throw the ball.
I think that's a bad drop only if depending on who else you got. If you're in like
Mike Williams.
Well, I mean, who else? Because I like them both. I like John Brown and Mike Williams. I like them both on my team if I can get them. So maybe if you're in an 8 or 10 man league where you can afford to do that, yeah, it might have been a bad move. But I would try to keep both. So I don't know if there's someone else on that roster that you might want to drop for John Brown and get him back.
He didn't throw to anyone else, Tyrod Taylor. 8 targets, Hunter Henry. 9 to Mike Williams. 8 to Keenan Allen. After that, the next was 2.
Dude, Mikey Dubs, man. Mikey Dubs.
Yeah, and dude, Mike Williams, he just be like on every catch, he's just flying through the air with his massive.
He's huge. He's huge. He's a big boy. He's
the guy like, yo, can you grab that at the top shelf right there? he's that guy. Like,
hey fellas,
let me get this for you.
Fellas, at this time, really quick, I need like a sound back here for like whenever we go into like doing like a DFS prop. As always, you know, we're here on NFL AM, Rumboyz NFL AM. That is, we're always answering you guys' fantasy football questions, start and sit, and going through games, predicting game picks for you guys. But as always, we know that DFS is an important phase and an important department, if you will, of playing fantasy football. We're gonna get into some monkeyknifefight.com props really quick here. This time we're talking about Patriots, Panthers. We're going to discuss the two quarterbacks featured in this game, more or less. 276.5 for Tom Brady, 255.5 for Teddy B. Here on monkeyknifefight.com.
Okay, you got me confused. You mean Bucks Panthers
or Bucks Panthers? Fuck, yeah. My bad. Wow, I just did that. Wow. But yes,
that's all good.
Bucks,
We're
Panthers,
all getting used to it. We're all getting used to it. And listen,
Tampa
and
Bay.
it's forever the San Diego Chargers. Let's be honest. You know what I mean?
But yeah, who do you guys got here in the more or less? 276.5 for Brady, 255.5 for Teddy Bridgewater.
Man, dude, you know who could fuck up the more for a TB12 is the legend of Ronald Jones. Like, you could run like shit on there. They were a bottom 3 run defense last season. They picked up right where they left off. You know, them Panthers. So I mean, damn, it's. And you know who's he got? He got.
I'm going the under for Tom Brady.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of like. They put it at 278. He's good for.
I'd say the over for Teddy.
Yeah.
Because McCaffrey, only because McCaffrey's going to do a lot of that work. You know what I mean? So like,
the dump offs to him. Yeah, he could get 100 of those yards for him.
And they're a true funnel defense. They're a true funnel defense. Good up front. The Bucks, great up front, stopping the run. Literally number 1 last year.
You know, I like Sven's take on Teddy B. I'm gonna go with the more on Teddy B. And I agree with Justin. I cannot believe that I'm actually agreeing with the fucking panel right now. What is happening? Who spiked my coffee this morning?
You did.
Sure. You did. Yeah, I know. I'm literally doing it again right now.
This guy.
I'm going with the less on Brady, and I'm going with the more on Teddy B. Wow.
Dial it up. I'm gonna do the same.
Let's get back into some fantasy questions here. VA slow-mo, my homie out there in a VA 2 up, 2 down. He asked, what to do, fam? Oh, wait, no, that's not that one. Best wide receiver 2 option, Preston or Scotty Miller. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Yeah, I'm going with Scotty doesn't know.
I think he's going to.
Hey, and he has the intangible. He is a Caucasian male. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady is going to find that guy.
Wes Welker, Julian
Edelman.
He's going to find him.
Yeah,
Scotty Miller, give me money. I like how you throw a little Charlie Murphy
Chris Hogan.
Yeah.
I saw him. Charlie Murphy, I saw him live. His stand-up.
He's hilarious, dude.
I could not stop laughing. His face, when he would just make faces on stage, and the entire crowd would just.
Hey, man, rest in paradise, man.
Right?
We need Charlie Murphy to do fantasy picks one day. DK Metcalf
from the grave.
Yeah,
what was it? DJ
probably
Moore or
DK.
Rest in peace. DK or DJ Moore?
You know what? What's more likely? DK draws Stephon Diggs or Tyler Lockett? I think it would be a DK.
That's what I think too. But Russell's going to throw.
Russell's
going to throw it. Like, he's not going to be scared. He's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you trust Russell throwing a DK or do you trust Teddy throwing a DJ? Maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Ask yourself that question and then start that person.
I would look.
Russell's incredible.
Robbie Anderson is a great DFS. I love the string bean.
As a 49er fan, I hate how good Russell Wilson is.
But listen, when I take this hat off, I love Russell Wilson. But when I'm wearing it, fuck him.
And they drafted him to be the backup to Matt Flynn.
I mean, that was like saying, here, you're gonna start.
Wow. And then he beat him out. Matt Flynn used to.
And they gave him all that bread. Remember, they gave Matt Flynn a bag. And they're like, step aside.
If it was the Bears, Matt Flynn would have won that job.
Oh, jeez.
He won the quarterback competition.
All that opportunity.
Kellis talks for your situation again. We're advising for your team: do not trade. Do not trade. Do not trade.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet. You have a solid team.
Those pieces that you're trying to trade away, if they go off today, now the stock rises and you get your Wolf of Wall Street on. You know what I mean?
It has to be a dynasty.
Lamar or Russell? Wow, how do you have both?
It's got to be a dynasty.
Yeah, that was my
honestly, or you literally went
in the chat.
Yeah. Or you literally went like in your second and third round or something like that, and you like you had like the last 2 picks.
That's insane.
I'm gonna go. Like, dude, you can't mess that up.
You're not gonna mess
that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
screw that up.
It doesn't matter, but trade whichever one you didn't. You're not starting.
And I mean, I'm still gonna have respect for any kind of Bill Belichick led defense in that sense.
Cam versus
Houston
Carolina.
is not scary.
Cam versus North Carolina or Deshaun versus Baltimore. Cam's playing Seattle. Yeah, KJ.
Seattle. I don't know. I kind of like Cam. That sounds a little crazy, but
I mean,
first primetime game, Bill Belichick's going to want to be like, all right, we don't have Tom Brady. Like, we got Cam Newton still.
And, bro, like Russell Wilson, he historically beats them in the regular season. He's undefeated them in the regular NFL season. Undefeated against them. So,
yeah, that's tough. I'm going with Cam, though. That's a tough one, but I like Cam.
Yeah, I like Cam in that.
Cam looked good. Like he's
going to run more.
He's not scared to run.
Josh McDaniels did it with Tim Tebow. Now we're seeing him do it with Cam Newton. You know what I mean?
Really quick. Hey, Nick Howard, Rumboyz OG up in the chat.
Oh, what up, Nick?
Since day one. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboys and girls. What it do, dilly. He asked Rojo or Singletary. I think he meant to say Rojo, not Rogo. Even though I like Rogo as a nickname. Rojo or Singletary.
Maybe he meant to say no-go. No-go Singletary.
The question is Fournette. If Fournette is not going to be involved, like, I don't know.
Singletary's against Miami. I'm going to go Singletary.
Does Leonard Foreskin have, like, good IQ? Because I don't know if he's picking up that playbook fast. You know what I mean?
I like Rojo for DFS this week. I think he's a great play, super cheap on
I imagine Tom Brady reading Fournette the playbook, like as Fournette's laying in bed.
Right. For a bedtime story?
Yeah. And this is where I dumped the ball off to you.
They all said good night.
That's funny.
Oh, and actually, we go into a Fournette question. Wow, that was a really good.
He got 5 carries. He got 5 freaking carries last week.
Yeah.
Yep. So, given the fact that Fournette was picked up only a week prior to week 1, do y'all think we will see more touches from Fournette this week? I don't know.
Maybe 2 more, 3 more.
I don't know what Bruce Arians is thinking.
Here's the thing, too, is like, what's more likely that the Bucks are just smashing so much that they're like, all right, let's eat this clock up. Fournette, get it. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of need a Teddy B and company. You know what I'm saying? Or AKA Teddy Roosevelt. You know what I mean? You need him to be, pun intended, throwing that rock to keep them in this game. And like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I like Rojo. Even Tommy said it. Like, that's why we like Rojo too. Like, just that run. They should be able to get everything going on Carolina. Run game, pass game, everything. Dial it up. Scotty Miller. Fuck it. The whole entire DFS lineup's all Bucks.
All Bucks.
Go for the Bucks. The big Bucks.
All Bucks.
I think you got to pick one of another team, right, to make it like legal or something like that. Like a lineup.
Fuck it. Put the string bean. Robbie Anderson.
To the guy who had Russell Wilson, the subscriber that had Russell Wilson and Lamar, I want to emphasize again. I keep seeing a couple guys in the chat bringing it up, and the chat's correct. Which that's how I know that they've been following us for a long time, because they're sided with us. Find which one to trade. You don't need a high octane player on the bench when you can go get value elsewhere.
There you go. Always be as we always say, if you're not trading, you're not trying, but make sure you're not just trading for the hell of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is strategic for you. Yeah. Let's see, Howard's or give me 1 second, guys.
I think Howard's question, yeah.
Really quick. I want to appreciate our special guest, Tommy, for joining us representing the Undroppables. Tommy, go ahead and talk to the people really quick. Where can they find you? All your social media, podcasts? Holla.
Yeah. What's up? Yeah, you can find me at 2on1 FFB on Twitter. I'm on there all the time, answering your start sit questions, giving you all that fantasy football advice, dropping them reels with the waiver wire pickups and our favorite DFS plays. But yeah, the podcast is still going strong, but it's now officially over under the Undroppables. And so you can find all of my work there now at theundroppables.com. And along with the rest of the crew, we got a great squad over there. Just dropping a bunch
shout
of
out
content
to the Stoner.
weekly.
Shout out to Jax Falcone. What's the doctor's name?
I'm playing the Stoner.
Adam Hutchinson is our
Adam
PT.
Hutchinson, yeah.
Hey, and I want to say this before you go, Tommy. Ladies and gentlemen, we always work with and collaborate with like a lot of different brands and a lot of different companies. And I want to say that the Undroppables is one that we definitely look at as kind of like similar to us, very similar to us.
They set the bar, man. They're one of those, man.
Pretty much like affiliates, if you will. So if you enjoy Rumboyz content, I can put Rumboyz backing the Undroppables content. They do damn good work over there. So if you trust us, I can tell you as the CEO of this company that I trust them as a source as well. Okay.
Hey, that's real talk, bro. Appreciate
no
that,
worries,
Robbie.
bro. No worries,
man. Hey, a ton of weekly content every week, and then everyone's super approachable on Twitter. So if you ever have a question, hit all us up. Everyone's
arguably the coolest guys, man. Because a lot of people that when they get notoriety, they become Hollywood. These guys, they're day one. They're day one.
We've been working together forever.
You see my videos, man. We're cool, but we don't take ourselves seriously, man. Our analysis is serious, but we don't take ourselves seriously.
You play Benny Benassi, like we're brothers already. We are.
Hey.
Hello, my man.
Hey, but I mean, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for coming through and helping out the Rumboyz family. And we're welcome to have you anytime, bro.
Right on, fellas. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah,
Tommy.
Hey, all the Undroppables, they got like mafia names, huh? Jax Falcone. Hey, yo, Tommy. Hey, Tommy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, once you're in.
Hey, Benny. Hey, Benny.
He's like, we don't talk about that.
Hey, fellas, we're gonna go ahead and get right back to the show. Tommy, you have a good one, brother. Good luck on your fantasy.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, y'all.
Peace.
Let's see here. Shark, Parker, Shepard, Hollywood Brown, or Marvin Jones Jr. at flex. Ooh.
I would cancel out Parker, cancel out Shepard, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Shepard.
I'm going
DJ Shark. What happened? Yeah. What happened last week with Jacksonville's offense? Like, it was just weird.
I want to be bold. I want to be bold with this one. I want to go Marvin Jones Jr. I just like he's so secure. Like he's so secure. Like he's low key. Like overlooked. Like super underrated.
I'm going Thielen. Oh wait,
there's no
Thielen for this week. Marvin Jones could have a Thielen-like game. I mean, Matt Stafford's probably looking at that game last week and going, "All right, you know what? I'm going to start getting Marvin involved."
Marvin Jones Jr.
I want to go Marvin Jones Jr. in that situation just because I feel like he's super underrated. Like, and he always goes off. Like he's super consistent. Ladies and gentlemen,
Marvin Jones things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Best QB matchup, best running back matchup, best tight end matchup, best wide receiver matchup.
Oh, Lord.
Go.
Oh,
holy
God.
shit.
Go.
All right, let me just look at these.
He's like, dance for me now.
Josh Allen against Miami. I absolutely, positively love it. So I'm firing up Josh Allen in that scenario. Best tight end matchup. It doesn't.
Matt Ryan. My bad. Go ahead.
Or best or running back. Who's running against the Jets defense today again? Fuck, I forgot. I just lost it.
Hey man, the Jets defense. That's
Niners.
Shining
Niners.
Mostert, baby.
Mostert. I'm with that one.
I like Matt Ryan against or not Matt Ryan. Yeah. Sorry, Dak against the Falcons as well.
I was gonna say on the other side, I like Matt Ryan.
Okay, you like Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan, I don't even think it's because of a matchup. I just think their goal is to throw it for, have him throw it 80 times a game.
Dude, they're on pace for like 750 pass attempts right now, coming off of week 1. That's crazy. It's not going to happen, but still, it's still nuts.
For tight end, I'm going to say, Mark Andrews every week. Like, I'm such a Mark Andrews, truther. I'm still riding that train. Like, if you have him, go for the gusto. Wide receiver, dude, that one's tough.
This is gonna sound kind of ugly because he hasn't been showing up, but the fact that there's no Godwin, bro, Mike Evans, dude, he's gonna draw some of the weakest coverage ever. Like I said, it's gonna sound ugly. I'm just saying he has one of the better matchups. You know what I mean?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Michael, the entire cast of the Cowboys receiving options, even they have great matchups or soft matchups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say Devontae Adams, bro. Who's fucking with him?
Oh, that's probably.
I'm looking at
I got him ranked as number 1 this week. So yeah,
I actually think Allen Robinson has a pretty good matchup.
Oh, that's a phenomenal one too
against the G-Man.
I got Robinson. The only reason I got Robinson at 6 and not in the top 5 is because he might be Mitchell Trubisky, as my man Hard to Start Kev would say. You know what I mean? But I'm Team Mitchell again this week. Let's go. Come on, Mitch.
Team Mitchell.
What about Russell for Zeke and Breeze? If someone's willing to do that, I don't know.
I was going to say, flip it around, and would you accept that trade?
Exactly.
Is my answer to you.
I would do. I'm the crazy guy. I would be like, "Here's Russell. Give me Zeke." You know what I mean? If I have, and I'd go get Gardner Minshew or some shit. Like, if you can get Zeke, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't.
Fuller. That's a tough one. Fuller. I feel like you got to go Will Fuller. They're playing Baltimore.
Yeah, and Edelman's questionable. Like he's still nursing an injury. I'm going Fuller until Fuller is hurt.
Right?
Fuller.
I mean, he's a must start almost
until he's Will Offuller. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Cooper Kupp or Juju? Kupp.
I'm going Juju, man. There's no. Listen, with the
they don't have Chris Harris anymore.
Let me look at my
and they don't have AJ Boye. He's out. And
I like Juju, man.
I'm going Juju there. Look at James Conner. He's an injury waiting to happen.
I'm going Juju.
They're playing the Giants. Yeah.
No. They're playing the Broncos.
They're playing the Broncos.
Yeah.
Broncos. Oh yeah, the Broncos are.
If Corey Davis can do it.
They just lost. Yeah, Boye. I'm going. I'm not huge on Juju, or I wasn't.
I'm not.
Before the season started, but I'm going up. Like, he's raising in my rankings. He looked good last week. I think that they're not going against an elite defense. There's nothing to scare me away from him this week.
Yeah, and the Broncos still have they emphasize pass rush, and they're going to be down 2 starting tackles over there in Pittsburgh. It's going to be a lot of quick dump offs. Yeah. Juju out of the slot, Juju this, Juju that. You know what I mean? When he's bad, you call him bad karma because that's bad Juju. I think he's got a good karma this week. You know what I mean?
Okay. Nice. Let's see here. So let's go ahead. Let's dive into our resident outside of the studio. Yeah, our resident icon. He is our personality outside of the studio. While we get to sit here inside of Rumboyz Studios, be all nice, cozy, and warm. This man, he is hitting the streets and doing the dirty work, getting some fresh air, and dropping picks for you guys. Let's get into Jimmo, the icons must starts for today here on Rumboyz NFL AM. Oh my gosh, it didn't fucking convert. Never mind, we were gonna do it, and it's saying nope.
Should we patch him in just on the phone?
Hey Robbie, just share go solo screen, share your screen, and hit play.
Yep, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to set that up. At the time, while I do that, and set that up, upsets of the week.
Ooh.
Let me pull up the game.
Man,
just teams in general, I guess.
The Niners, no, but that could be
I know
of the week.
It could. Yeah, I'm so scared for that game because with all the injuries on both sides of the ball, it's basically the Jets backups against the 49ers backups.
Yeah. That's I mean, but I would still I still would hope
I
it's
still have
highly
faith in the
unlikely.
coaching of the 49ers.
Yeah,
over
and
the Jets.
none in New York.
What's considered an upset, like an 0-1 team beating a 1-0 team right now?
No, just a high.
Yeah,
like the Giants over the Bears. Is that an upset? No, like
someone literally commented on my YouTube channel. They're like, "Oh, the 49ers are horrible. They're 0-1." I'm like, half the NFL is 0-1.
Right? Like Raiders beat the Saints. I like that actually. I think they could. I think they definitely could. Without Michael Thomas, I mean that's it changes everything.
Oh my God. I live in the Bay Area. We will never hear the end of it from the Raider fans. They're gonna be like, we're going to Super Bowl, we beat the Saints. I swear. The Raiders.
I know that my team right now, the football team is 1-0, but I know a lot of you out
that's
there
a big
are
upset.
expecting the Arizona Cardinals to win. Yeah, I'm taking football over Arizona. I'm taking Washington over.
Robbie, I am there with you, Robbie. Let's go, the football team.
8 sacks on Carson Wentz last week.
Let's go.
Kyler Murray's a little
exactly. I think that
or I think another one where we could see a big upset, like the Texans could beat the Ravens.
Oh, hey.
Texas over Ravens. Okay.
Hey, I got faith in Black Jesus, man. Shout out to Deshaun Watson, man. Like I literally seen him go blind on the field, and then God gave him sight again. And he threw a touchdown pass.
Who's the underdog in this one? The Patriots Seahawks.
I think it's the Patriots, dude.
I don't know.
I
really don't know.
Can we check Westgate?
That's a bad football.
What does Westgate got on that one, Rob? Do you got that tab open?
Hang on, I am doing some technical.
Yeah,
things right now.
Yeah, because now I'm curious, man. Where's my?
Yeah,
phone?
I don't even know what the betting odds are on that.
KJW.
It might be
a question.
It might be +3.
Yeah, someone takes KJW's question.
Seattle -4.
There it is.
It's what I see on ESPN. I mean, this is just ESPN. It's not. It could be changed. It could be 3.5.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's around there. It's around a field goal. It looks like.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think New England's good to cover that.
Did you get it?
I would go Nyheim Hines.
I think
KJW.
I'm gonna be honest. I think.
Yeah.
It's PPR especially, but Nyheim Hines I think is going to get the guaranteed touches. I mean, it's going to be him and Jonathan Taylor.
And Nyheim Hines, being someone who's familiar with the playbook, he was in a lot of those goal line packages and just red zone packages in general. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
I'm going Nyheim Hines on that one.
Yeah, not Nyheim Hines probably in that situation. KJW. Let's go ahead. Let's get into. He's just an icon living. Jimmo the Icon's picks of the week here, ladies and gentlemen. How do I go back to that? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. If everyone could mute their mics really fast.
It ain't working.
Fucking A.
It's just a little choppy.
Hold on. Now I gotta try and get it.
And I don't hear the audio.
His outfit is fantastic, though, Jim.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Your outfit's on point, bro.
You're not
Right?
able to
I hope that's a Bears helmet too. I mean, because that would make it
you're able to.
Oh, I guarantee
even
it.
cooler.
Hey, he's a Sagittarius.
Yeah, it's a Bears helmet.
So
Fuck.
we go all out. You know what I mean?
It's not working.
Hey,
it's not working.
I got a question for you guys for one of the teams.
Okay.
I want to see what you guys think of this. I got a plethora of wide receivers: DJ Moore, Allen Robinson, Keenan Allen, Will Fuller, Darius Slayton,
Damn.
Traquan Smith, and Scotty Miller. So I got DJ Moore and Allen Robinson starting right now, and then I have Keenan Allen in the flex. Like, would you?
I might throw Will Fuller in there
Over who? Maybe DJ Moore? That's what I'm thinking.
Oh man, yeah. I think I'd probably do DJ.
This is so tough, man.
That's tough though. Yeah,
I'm going. I would
wild.
go DJ because I think like the PPR aspect of it will probably be more in play. You know what I mean? Like
I trust Deshaun throwing a Will more than I trust Teddy Bridgewater throwing a DJ. They're playing Baltimore. They're going to need to score.
But
Deshaun's going to need to do something, and he's like, all right, Will Fuller's still healthy. Let me keep throwing to him. I mean, the guy dominated in the first week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I go Will Fuller until he's hurt.
Yep. Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah, go with your big
is
deep.
that-
What were your
that
other
might be a
options?
rule.
What were your other options, Sven?
Darius Slayton, DJ Moore. I want to get Darius Slayton in there, but I feel like Keenan Allen has that potential. I mean, they're playing KC.
What's the Golden Tate status? Because Golden Tate might come back.
I think he might play, but I don't think that affects anything.
Questionable.
Well,
anytime love throwing a
That
Slayton.
doesn't affect a damn
because
thing.
it takes Slayton out of those slot snaps he
No, it
was getting.
doesn't.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it does. Like Golden Tate's not someone you put out wide. You only put him in a slot. And Golden Tate doesn't play every snap either.
You're not. Yeah, but you're not. No, that's. I'm not. I'm agreeing with Sven that's not affecting anything. I get what you're saying from like a reality football standpoint.
Whether I'm putting Slayton in
Maybe
my lineup.
You're right. That's more of a
yeah. I'm not putting Slayton in my lineup.
Just with those other options,
He's active. He's active. Golden Tate is active.
Active,
Okay.
yeah. Naeem Hines or Chris Carson?
Chris Carson.
He got more points receiving the ball last week than he did like for Russia. Like, what the hell?
Hey, that's like a perfect example of what you could sum up 2020 like that. Like everything we've all went through in 2020 so far, and you'd be like, you know who's who's getting more targets out of the backfield? Chris Carson. Like
Allen Robinson, Will Fuller, or DJ Moore.
No, I think they're telling Sven to do. That's what he should do.
Yeah, those three. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, he already got Robinson in there, but
A-Rob is a must start. I think
All right,
all this trade crap. He's gonna want to go out there and be like, "This is why I am the best on the Bears right now."
Yeah,
and they need me.
Jimmo's must starts this week. Minshew, DJ Shark, Stack, and dial up Monty. In the home opener against Chicago, or for Chicago. So
Bears.
Dude, it was such a good video. I'm so mad that it wouldn't fit in. Like
you got to post that on Twitter afterwards.
Yeah,
I am. I'm literally gonna fucking post on Twitter. It says, "Whoops, the file was a bit too large. The size limits are 20 megabytes for images, 3 megabytes for GIFs, and 100 megabytes for videos."
Damn,
100 megabytes.
These damn limitations.
Stephon Diggs or Emmanuel Sanders?
I might go Sanders there.
Sanders, Manny Sanders all day. There's no Michael Thomas. Come on.
Yeah, and like you love having an anchor on a Monday, like someone
or
like
Paris Campbell.
That's
Emmanuel Sanders.
Tempting, but I'm still going Sanders.
Sanders played 46% of the offensive snaps,
Hey.
and he still got 5 targets, and one of them was for
Hold
a
up.
touchdown.
I got one for you guys that I want to ask for one of my lineups. Okay. So it's a 2 QB league. Bogart, you already know what fucking league this is.
Yeah.
I can go. I'm fully loaded up on Bills.
He's
Stephon Diggs, John Brown. I want to try and get Cortland Sutton in my lineup. I have Devin Singletary at a flex position, and I have TJ Hawkinson at a flex position. I already started Hooper at my tight end on Thursday night because I'm fucking stupid. I'm not stupid, but just made a stupid decision. I want to play Hawkinson against
truther.
Yeah, I want to play Hawkinson against Green Bay at that second flex position. I feel like I should keep in all my Bills because they're just going to demolish Miami. I don't know if there's a way I can slide Cortland Sutton in this lineup. What do you guys think?
I mean,
I think the
really
Steelers
heavy on the Bills.
Yeah, I think the Steelers are going to get to Drew Lock, like T.J. Watt, Bud Dupree, or they're going to Jermaine Dupri over there. They're going to get to. Welcome to Atlanta.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I'm a stickler for nicknames, so I appreciate that one.
So Drew Lock is going to struggle, man, and Minkah Fitzpatrick could be on Cortland Sutton, even though again the Giants actually did do some things through the air last week, or Darius Slade did, but
I mean, they're gonna inject Cortland Sutton with one of them things. You know what I'm saying? One of them.
And is he really healthy? Like, is he actually 100% healthy? Maybe.
And Drew Lock. Here's the thing, man. I'm still always gonna remind you this, Rob. Like in 5 starts last year, 5 starts with Drew Lock, Cortland Sutton only had 1 top 36 showing. You know what I'm saying, or outing. Yeah. And like, now he's behind the ball in a new system. It's Pat Shermer there now. I don't know. I kind of go with. I would go with TJ.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll.
So I'm not as sold on like the argument about like in those 5 outings, because like it's a whole new coach, like whole new system, like you said. It's very different than what it was there, and like I mean it's a small sample size at that with the 5 games, because like I mean Juju was bottom like 10 wide receiver in the 1 game he played with Big Ben last year. But I mean, if you just take that 1 game, like, that's not realistic. No. And I don't think 5 games is a big enough sample size when you look at how those games were going.
But
like,
here's the thing,
it
too,
just wasn't.
Cortland Sutton, he balled all year with Brandon Allen and Case Keenum. He was on the case.
And Flacco.
Oh yeah, and Wacko. I forgot about Wacko.
Yeah, he started.
I'm just not gonna.
It was Wacko, not Case Keenum.
Yeah.
I forgot Case was
starting
on
him this
the
week.
Football team.
Let's see. Question of the day.
Yeah, I'm not starting him this week.
Best team. I think he meant to say snack, or stack. Cognac wings with the Bud Light, pivot or tequila. Nachos with a Corona pivot. I'm not sure what you mean by pivot.
Like get off of it. Like
get off
the other way. Yeah.
Oh, go the other way.
Yeah.
You gotta go wings.
I live in a world where we just throw it all in a tank.
Bro, I'm starting with nachos and the Corona early in the day, and then later in the night game, that's when I'm switching over to the wings, and I like the cognac.
I don't like cognac, but I
drink brown. I drink anything brown. Yeah, I drink brown. So yeah.
Listen,
yeah, I do it that way.
I've never been one to say no to a good time. So you know what I mean. Dial it all up. Throw it in the tank.
We might have missed the question, I think, too.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to these really quick.
Yeah.
Saquon or Taylor? It's
Saquon.
It's Saquon.
Hey, if AP can
I'm
do
probably
it,
like
AP
the
did it against the Bears.
Lowest like analyst in all of football on Saquon for the year, and I'm still saying Saquon.
if Saquon,
I would try to find a way to get both of them in. Get both of them in your lineup somehow.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. This should be your RB unless you have
unless you have like Zeke, or I don't know how you guys Saquon and Zeke.
Because the next question that he asked is Chris Carson, Mostert, or Sutton at flex. So yeah, you're not putting both in your lineup.
You're flex. Yeah,
I
flex
would
Taylor.
Carson,
you're flexing Taylor.
Carson, Taylor, and
Mostert
Saquon.
Monster game.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah. Go Carson, Saquon, and then flex Taylor.
No,
I'm going Carson, Taylor, and Saquon.
No, Mostert's gonna fucking eat today though.
Like, I hope, but I hope. I'm a Niner fan, and I have Mostert everywhere.
I might keep Carson out of that lineup and do Taylor, Saquon, and
I'm gonna go Saquon, Taylor, and Mostert. I'm gonna go Saquon, Taylor, and Mostert.
You know what, man? I'm not mad at either way, to be honest. But I'm thinking about what New England would do. What would New England game plan? They'll be like, okay, we'll have tight coverage on the outside, like we always do, and then emphasize stopping the run. So yeah, maybe and Mostert, that running game for the Niners is going to be a focal point.
And Seahawks going to get to the 1 and throw the ball. So
he already used Chubb at his RB1.
Okay.
Just go Carson.
Oh, then you have flexibility, pun intended, to flex someone that that just needs a floor. Because you already got Chubb put up some points for you, so
yeah, just go Saquon and just go Saquon and Carson.
Always playing Saquon. Don't never not play Saquon. I mean, you have
Corey Davis.
I'm gonna play Saquon and Carson in that.
Corey Davis, Jalen Reagor, or Preston Williams. I have AJ Brown and Kenny Galladay, but of course both of them are out. Corey Davis and Jalen Reagor, I say Corey Davis and Jalen Reagor. Take the chance. You're taking a chance no matter what. So say fuck it and just roll the dice.
Yeah, I'm going with Corey Davis in those, and that makes me so sick to say that.
I'm going Corey Davis and Preston Williams.
Yeah.
I can respect that take too.
You need Rager to hit the big one.
And then I'm gonna go take a shower because I feel dirty putting Corey Davis in my line.
I know, right? Alrighty. So let's see.
Oh my god.
Oh, you read that one?
Khalif, last question
I'm looking at one team I have.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my bench.
Would Khalif Raymond be a DFS sleeper with Brown out, or is it Humphreys? I'd probably go Humphreys. I don't know if I'm gonna go that deep in terms of the sleeper. Yeah,
pronounce
DFS.
with an Humphreys.
If you're gonna go DFS sleepers, like even someone like a D.D. Westbrook, like no one's looking at him. You know what I mean? He's gonna be very low owned percentage wise. But but Humphreys though, because then it's really just he's the slot guy in that system. So I'm not mad at Humphreys.
Please
For those are asking about Sutton, we're gonna hold off on Sutton this week. We're gonna hold Sutton for this week, okay? Because he was a super game time decision that just got put in. So we're
against
a
great defense.
Yeah. So if you have any other options, I mean, unless it's like you're in a serious predicament where it's like I'm playing Cortland Sutton, like. If you have other options, Deontay Johnson, Devontae Parker's not playing today.
One hell of a DFS.
Yeah, extreme Canes, you're playing Cortland Sutton because Devontae Parker's not playing today. So in that situation, yes,
Parker's in.
I thought Parker was out, which is
Parker's in. That's why
Parker. Yeah, Parker's in.
Parker. Okay, yeah,
but
he's
gonna draw. He's gonna draw Tre'Davious White. So yes, it's gonna be a whiteout. He's gonna erase him.
But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, this has been NFL AM. Make sure you guys get up with us here in the next 30 minutes. I will be calling each and every single big play of every single game here on the slate of Sunday afternoon games. NFL Rum Zone will be starting in the next 30 minutes. I'll still be taking questions throughout me calling play-by-play. If you have to make adjustments to your lineups throughout the course of the evening. So if you need help, that's definitely where I'm going to be at. And I'll be, going through, fantasy stats and all that good stuff. So make sure you guys get up with us in the next 30 minutes or so. Let's start down at the bottom. Sven, let them know where they can find you, links, all that good stuff, bro.
Sven, right here. Look at that. At the Fantasy Fam, you could find me. We're on Amazon Podcast now and iTunes, two biggest ones, Stitcher as well. Look for my shit.
Justin, tell them where they can find you, bro.
I love if you'd subscribe on YouTube. That's awesome. But I also, every podcast except Amazon, I got to get on that. Bogard, go ahead, take it away.
Obviously, make sure you guys subscribe to the Rumboyz Fantasy Network so you can see all these fine gentlemen and myself on all our live streams. And you can find me at the GMM Network on both IG and Twitter. And you can subscribe to the brother channel of this channel, which is the GMM Network on YouTube. Also, real quick, rapid fire, guys. 14 teams, Superflex, IDP. I'm talking about super deep, right? Super deep league. I have Cam Akers and Malcolm Brown. Am I crazy if I take one of them out for Logan Thomas in the flex?
I wouldn't.
I just don't know which one.
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say.
Take out Akers.
Yeah, take out Akers.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, take out Akers.
If I'm taking one out, it's Akers.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say. I think that's one of those kind of logic things.
I was going to do that already, but then when you guys were like, this could very well be the Cam Akers game. And I'm like, why did they say that? Because that's exactly what I was thinking that I didn't want to say out loud. You know what I mean? And I respect you guys so much. I'm like,
no, but my point was that could literally be any week. Any game could be the Cam Akers game.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for that point to happen. But until it happens, I'm not sold that it's, gonna happen.
But hell, hey, it's been one hell of a show. I feel like we answered a lot of questions.
We had a lot of questions about a lot of the same guys too, huh? Like a lot of these
because that's that mid-range guys that you're struggling with.
Yeah,
that's true.
Make sure you guys subscribe if you are new. Turn on the post notifications. We're going to be your number one source, probably one of your best, more so reliable sources. I could say that we are a reliable source, especially with the way that we've been hitting lately. Make sure you guys plug us in, lock us into your phone. We're here to help. You could get at us 24/7 in the Discord. Our Discord link is in the description section. So if you just drop the Discord or drop the description section down, click on the Discord link, you can have 24/7 access to not just myself, but all the analysts within the whole entire company. So there's more than just us that you see on the screen. We have writers, tons of staff members, graphic designers, everyone's like involved in pick'ems, fantasy, props, you name it. Every sport we have it covered here at the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Other than that, you can find me at Rumboyz, spelled with a ZNET. And I'm gonna go back to uploading all of our podcast episodes on Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff, to give you guys something to listen to when you're in the car. Other than that, though, fellas, raise your glasses. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do? Best of luck to you on your fantasy football journey today, y'all.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Play my outro.